Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, please hit subscribe. Don't forget to like this video, drop a comment, and turn your post notification bell on. So as you guys can see from the title down below, I'll finally be discussing what it is like studying at the University of Regina. So after doing a 2-year program, it's been 2 months since I've finished school and I have not spoken about what it's like studying there. So this is finally the video. So what I'm about to discuss here, please note that it depends on you, it depends on the program that you did, and it depends on what you studied. So this is my experience. I did a master's program in education. If you are doing something in education or anything that's similar to my program or what I did, then you'll be able to compare it. Otherwise, it will be totally different. So this video is kind of gonna help you to see what to expect, especially if you know it is the same as what I will be doing. Anyway, the first thing that I want to briefly talk about is the social life. They have a lot of events planned, like their parties, lots of events. As you guys know, I didn't really do much as it relates to attending these events, but they have lots of events. I have a previous video where I recorded like a talent event that took place there where the winners got money. So, you know, they have different events. It's just that I don't go there, but the social life is active. Just bear in mind that during winter it is very cold, and so you have less activities at that time and less people going out at that time. Also, I want to talk about how to dress, because I didn't study at UWI, but I think that at UWI you have a little more liberty to dress a certain way. But I went to Shortwood and I think you couldn't wear ripped jeans. You couldn't wear shorts that are too short. You couldn't wear crop tops, you know, stuff like that. You couldn't wear on campus. But over here, you can literally wear anything, like anything. I've seen girls with their butt cheeks showing, you know, so that's just worthy to note that the dress code is different. Also, the school itself is very helpful. The staff is very helpful for the most part. If you have 10 staff, 9.5 of them very helpful. They got their way to help. They try to supply you with timely information. There's also settlement services where as soon as you send in your documents that you got your visa and stuff like that, they will send you a list of like how to get to the university from the airport. They also, you know, you get emails from time to time telling you about this settlement service, and there's also a department that helps with groceries. If you have emotional issues, if you need counseling, they have all of those. So it's a very well-rounded school, and I really enjoyed studying there. From time to time, you'll also get emails telling you of job opportunities on campus and off campus. So you'll also want to look out for those. And right now, IRCC allows working full-time for students, but should they change that, you can always work full-time on campus. So when you get here, look out for those emails and check to see if you can get a job on campus, because that way you can work full hours if IRCC changes the rules. And on-campus jobs pay. They pay. Like the lowest I've ever seen an on-campus job advertised for is $23. So try to get an on-campus job. The next thing I want to talk about, guys, is how helpful the lecturers are. So they know that we're adults. That's what I appreciate. And they know that we have busy lives. Some people are studying full-time with working full-time, having a family. So if you need extra time, most of the lecturers will tell you upfront. If you need extra time, let me know. While some of them you have to ask. While some of them will tell you, I don't give extra time, you know. But most will give you extra time, and most will help you along the way. So if you don't understand something, they will be there to help you. They will also direct you to different channels where you can get help. So I think that they love what they do, and they're very passionate, they're very helpful. So now let's talk about the number of courses. I did a graduate program. So in a graduate program, in my program specifically, I did 10 courses in total over a 2-year period. You can do the program in a year. If you accelerate the program, you can complete it in a year, but that would mean more courses per semester. So some of you are probably thinking, oh, 10 courses, that should be easy. Stick a pin right there. So for the 10 courses, you have, first of all, you have 3 semesters per year. So if you're doing 10 courses, let's work out 1 year. 1 year would be 5 courses because it's a 2-year program for 10 courses. 1 year would be 5 courses. If you have 3 semesters, it means that you're gonna do 2 courses per semester, and then in the final semester you do 1. So for fall, which is the September semester, you do 2 courses. For winter, which is the January semester, you do 2 courses, and you have either spring semester or you have summer semester. You choose only one of the 2 in which you do 1 course. You will still, as an international student, be classified as a full-time student there, even though you're taking 1 course. It's called partial full-time or something like that, but you will still be considered a full-time student. Can you switch and say, okay, then can I do 1 course in the other semesters and do 2 courses or more in the final semester, which would be the spring or the summer semester? No. Only 1 course you can take in those semesters as an international student. As a domestic student, you can do whatever you want. But as an international student, so as I was saying, you cannot mix and match. You have to do 2, 2, 1, as I was explaining. And like I said, I'm not sure about UWI, but if you went to Chartwood, the courses that you're supposed to do would be pre-selected for you. But here, you will know the courses that you're supposed to do, and then you will have to check. So they will tell you when you're supposed to register for your courses and the time that it will be open, which means that you have to set your alarm for that time, or you will miss courses that you probably wanted to do. You have to register for your own courses. They don't register for you. That means you may be in a class with somebody who is in their first semester, while you're in your final year finals. While when I was at Chartwood, it would be, you would only have classes with people in the first year, right? And mainly with people in your department. But here, it's mainly with people in your program and not necessarily your major. Sometimes you will be doing courses with people outside of the area you're studying. So for example, in my class, I was taking a course with a girl who was doing nursing. So you can expect that to happen, where you'll have to be quick to select your mandatory courses, because you have mandatory courses and you have electives. So as soon as you get the date for course selection, make sure that you set your alarm. It happened to me before where I got what's left. Luckily, the what's left was not so bad. So don't let that happen to you. Let's talk a little about the cost. So first of all, the cost for the program, for whatever program it is that you want to do, it can be found on the school's website. Just type in whatever program you want to look for, and you will see entry requirements, everything including the cost. And I think that my program was pretty reasonable considering other schools when I compared. Also note that you pay per semester. So for some schools you pay per year. Here you pay per semester. There's also a fee for international students per semester. And they also give you a deadline. You are able to register for your courses, I think, if you have not paid the initial date that you're required to pay, but there is a deadline that you have to pay, otherwise you'll be kicked out of the course or the program until. All right, so let's talk about the level of difficulty. So there are no exams. Yay! That does not mean that it is easy. So the number of assignments, it really depends on the course or the lecturer. So for some courses you may have 3 assignments. For other courses it can go up to 5. Sometimes you get presentations to do, sometimes you get group work to do, sometimes they're all individual work. Note that for most assignments, it's like between 8 to 12 pages. Other assignments can go up to 20 pages. Now, if you are doing, let's say 3, since that's kind of like the standard. If you are doing a course that offers 3 assignments, note that, let's say 10 pages. Let's use average. So let's say you have to do 10 pages each. So that's 3 times 10. And then to do these assignments, you need a reference list. So that is what graduate studies is about. Referencing properly or citing properly, sourcing properly, understanding and reasoning. While an undergrad program is mainly about regurgitating. So getting information and putting it on paper in the form of test or, you know, those ways. But like graduate studies is more about writing, lots of research. So for each assignment, you probably need a reference list of the least 10 articles. So that means you have to read 10 articles to complete the assignments. These articles go up to 20 pages. Like these articles range from 12 to 20 pages. So let's put it at 15 just to work with average. If you have to read 10, 15 page articles to complete one assignment, multiply that by 3. So you see that it is not easy. So even though you're not doing any exams, it is still not easy. It is very hard. Sometimes I'm like, maybe if I was doing an exam, I would be like boom, 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 finish, as opposed to having to read all of this every day. So one strategy you can do is read every day. Make sure you read small portions depending on, you know, how you receive information, or you can dedicate half of the semester to finish all the readings and then you're free for the other semester. When I compare it with my bachelor's degree, I would definitely say it is way easier. I've also spoken with people doing undergrad degree here in Canada, and they also say that it is very easy. It's like a walk in the park. So I would definitely say it's easier. The only challenge I found with it is managing your time. So it takes a lot of time, a lot of reading, a lot of analysis, a lot of writing. That can be a real challenge, especially if you are working, if you have children, if you have a family to take care of. But in terms of content, it is definitely not hard, and I don't think the lecturers are difficult, or I don't think they mark hard. So you will do very well, especially if you're from Jamaica, where it's like they drill you to pass. It's all about passing, it's all about acing. This will come so easy for you. So there's definitely not anything to worry about. That being said, my first semester I got 280s, and I think my average was 86 or 85 thereabout. And then my second semester, this fell a little bit. It was about 83. And my final semester, I went back up to 85. And for my second year, first semester, that was my best performing semester. I got 290s, which averaged to about 95, 96, or probably 97. And then, because I got 290s, and then my second / my final semester, I did 3 courses. One was a pass or fail, so there was no grade assigned for any average to be done with it. So they only averaged 2 courses, and I think my average was 83 because I got a 70 in that semester. Well, a 78. And a high 90, which balanced it out to 80 something. So you see, it's not hard. And for all those semesters, I think I was rewarded 3 times with scholarship. So just do your best. There's no need really to compete or to compare, because guess what? When I was collecting my degree, there was no grade on it. So it's not like when you're doing your undergrad, you will see first class or upper second class. There's just nothing on it except that you completed the program and this is your degree. So there's no need to stress yourself. The only way people will know that you excelled is if they request a transcript from you. You will see your grades and you will see how many scholarships you received. And finally, you guys, let's talk about the rewards. So you have grants and bursaries that are automatically given to you once you have an 85% or more average, and the amount will be dependent on your life situation. Are you employed? Do you have kids? Is your partner employed? Are you a single parent? And then you also have scholarships that you can apply for, and there are guidelines as to how to apply and who can apply. So guys, that is it. This video is kind of rushed because I'm running out of space and I am super duper tired. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys in my next upload.